Hey everyone, so I promised a new tutorial, and yeah, here it is. Though it's not exactly a new song per se, it's a classic. There aren't that many people out there who dislike this song, and for good reasons. Really fun to play on piano, fun to play on guitar, so for those of you who either don't have a piano, or don't know how to play piano, or would just rather play it on guitar, here's to you. Now you want to start out with the C chord. That is with your index finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, middle finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, ring finger on the 5th string, that's the 2nd from top string, in the 3rd fret. C chord should sound like this when it's strummed. Now you want to hold that position. Use these 3 fingers right here on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. And this order is generally easiest. 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string. And I'll refer to these as the middle finger and thumb. I'll refer to those as the outside fingers. And this is the inside finger, so. You want to start out alternating, plucking, starting with the outside fingers. And all you're doing there is, you're changing up the plucking from those two, the 2 outside fingers here, and then the inside. And now, you're plucking with the thumb where it normally is, and now your middle finger has moved down to the 2nd string. So it should be like that if you're holding the regular C chord, but now you'd want to remove that index finger. So it'll sound like this. Now, doing the same thing we were a second ago, using the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, outside to inside, except now we're holding the F chord, which is, well, for the sake of this song, we don't need to hold down the 1st and 2nd strings, we only need to really hold down the 2nd string in the 1st fret. Then the middle finger goes on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, and ring finger goes on the 4th string 3rd fret. Now, the same plucking pattern I just showed you. And then after 1, 2, 3 times through, we're gonna go, which is the middle finger, take that, and slide it up a fret. And then on this hand, so, see I can explain this better. So you got this, right? Outside to inside, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Taking that middle finger, and don't worry about the other 2 fingers. You can pull them off like that. And then just use your use your middle finger to pluck the 2nd string completely open. that's the imagine there's no heaven, so on. And after that last then you can go on to playing the chords, which is the F I just showed you, except now you'll want to be barring the first and second strings there. F chord, remember? Imagine all, that's an A minor. Now, that's your index finger on the second string, first fret, and then the ring and middle finger on the third and fourth strings in the second fret. Should sound like that. So back from the F. Imagine all the people. And that's a D minor. And index finger on the first string, first fret. Ring finger or middle finger on the third string, second fret. Ring finger on the second string, third fret. So back from the F again. Imagine all the people. Back to the F. And then to the G. Now the G is with your, I like to play with your middle finger on the fifth string, second fret. Ring finger on the top string here, third fret. And then the pinky finger playing the first string in the third fret. I prefer to use the pinky rather than this method because it's easier to switch to the G7th, and I'll show you why. I'll play it back from the F again, the beginning of the chorus. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You can do a little walk down, playing. Now, index finger on the second, or on the first string, second fret, and then on the first string on the first fret. So, little walk down. Sharing all the world. Back to the F. F to G to C to the E, which is with your middle and ring fingers on the fifth and fourth string in the second fret, and then the index finger on the third string, first fret. And after one strum, on the second strum, you can throw in the pinky finger on the second string, third fret, for a nice effect. Back to the F, to the G, to the C. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. So I think that explains it pretty well. Yeah, get in touch with me if you have any questions or comments. Yeah, make sure you read the description to the video before complaining about how I went through the chords too fast, because, yeah, I'll put up a list of the chords you need. And, also, it's nice if you know bar chords, if you're familiar with the bar chords for the chords I showed you. It's nice to play those because then you can really emphasize the parts you want to emphasize and then play the other parts more softly or whatnot. So, yeah, use your own judgment on that. Any questions, comments are welcome. And hope the video helped, and see you guys soon.